Larry Ridley here in our Orlando studios, getting you set for this edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Coming up, we've got a good one in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. The Vikings enter this one knowing that this game could very well be won or lost down in the trenches. From an offensive perspective, they'll need to keep their quarterback upright to have a chance, and defensively, it's going to be about containing the running game. So let's go now to Minneapolis, Minnesota, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends. First down at the 26. And it's swatted away. And when you look at the lineups, of course, Steve Smith is a player to watch.
Steve Smith is so dynamic, has energy, has attitude. He has everything you want in a football player. Usually you just don't find it as a wide receiver.
The Vikings snap it up at the 26. That's a ball that should have been caught. As we get a look at the defense, Julius Peppers, a player opposing offenses always have to game plan for during the week.
Oh, yes. If you're an offensive lineman and you can't find anybody to block, know where Julius Peppers is and run over there and help out.
Get ready.
The Vikings snap it at the 26. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. They're in punting formation. Harvin will return the punt. Eric Berry comes up to make the play. And a run back of about 12. Forte lines up as the single back here. Bennett had it but couldn't hold it as this goes incomplete. Here's a look at the offense, and this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. Second down here. It's Forte in the backfield. Almost intercepted. As you take a look at the defense, Clay Matthews not only gives this unit a lot of leadership, but big-time pass rushing ability from the linebacker position.
Well, there were some question marks when he was drafted out of USC, but there's no question marks anymore. Clay Matthews, one of the best outside linebackers in the NFL.
The Panthers will take the snap from the 35. Connects with Thomas.
Jim, if it was up to me in a situation like this on 4th and short, I would not go for it. I would punt the football away, play field position, and not give momentum to the other team if you don't make it. But I'm not sure. We'll see what the coach does.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The Vikings offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive, and they got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. First down at the 20. Looking across the middle. Looking middle that time. And it's incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
Let's go.
Second down and 10. That ball should have been picked, but instead it's knocked away incomplete.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Jackson's lined up in a single back formation. And Joe Hayden has the interception. He's brought down.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Panthers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Well, Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the ball.
Intercepted by Reggie Nelson.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
The Vikings at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. First and 10. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Second and 10. They bring him down in the end zone, and that'll be a safety.
When you're a quarterback, it's all about thinking on the field. And when you're not thinking, you're going to make mistakes. That when you drop in the end zone, you got to get rid of the football quickly. He did not. He is sacked for the safety.
Harvin's got it at the 23. They'll mark him at the 40. That return's good for about 18. The Panthers offense now will try to sustain a drive after giving the ball away just a few minutes ago before their defense came up with a play to return the pigskin.
Man, they should thank the defense bailing them out of trouble getting that turnover. You're right. They're just giving the football away, not being conscious of holding it the right way. It's just been sloppy play on the offense.
The Panthers come out with a split backfield. First down at the 40. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Brady's back in shotgun formation. Brady's pass will be incomplete this time.
Well, the defense has got to be happy about this situation. Anytime early in the game you get an offense at third and long, you are looking to make a play and get things rolling on your side.
It's third down coming up. The Vikings with a nickel look here on defense. Brady is in the shotgun. Riddick makes the reception. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
The Panthers on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for third and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. And that pass is going out of bounds, incomplete. Inside the 50. Second down and 10. Matt Forte has the catch.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
This is third down. The Panthers line up, split backfield. Brady from the gun. The Panthers get a first down. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Forte's in the backfield. Single back set. Bennett had it but couldn't hold it as this goes incomplete.
Bennett's going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. Then finally, you get open, they call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. Throws the pass. Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. You want to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. 3rd and 10. Almost intercepted that time.
The Panthers put themselves in a situation where the defense has all the advantage. They know the pass probably has to go down the field on 3rd and long, and they were ready for it.
This will be a 50-yard field goal attempt. Didn't have the distance.
Well, that time it's like you stand on the tee box and you're trying to hit a 300-yard drive and you miss-hit it and it goes 200. That's exactly what happened to the kick that time. It was just a miss-hit.
Stewart's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. First down at the 40. Looking long. And they can't connect.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
Get ready. 295. 295.
2nd and 10. Puts a hand. Oh, he made the catch. He caught it with one hand. Phil, that's one of the best one-handed catches we've seen all year, isn't it?
Jim, that's one of the best. You don't see many this outstanding. And these wide receivers, if they can't get 2 hands on the football, they've taught themselves over time just to go up and stretch as far as they can and get that one hand on it. And it is amazing how many times they make the catch.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Stewart's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, There is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Vikings step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. 2nd down, 4 to go. Derek Johnson rushing in and takes him down.
The offensive coordinator's just got to make some adjustments here. They can't stop the defensive line from sacking the quarterback, so either keep the tight end in or keep the halfback in to help block for the QB.
Loss of 5 on the play. Jackson's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete. Just into the 2nd quarter, and the pressure now on the defense to get the ball back.
Yes, you'd like for the defense to get off the field, not give up any points. But so far, the offense, man, they have been absolutely awful. They got to get their act together over there on the sideline.
The coach is going to go for it. The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Looking to go deep. And he comes down. No, the defender tips it out.
You can kick a field goal and take the lead in the game. Instead, you go for it on 4th down. Hard decision by the coach. He is going to be second-guessed on that one.
The Panthers come out with a split backfield. Brady's going to take it from the gun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose. Boy, that was some hit that time that knocked the ball out.
Yeah, it was a good hit, but listen, you can tell the receiver's expecting that big hit. I don't know why. You're going to get hit no matter what, so you might as well just go ahead and catch the football.
It's Forte in the backfield. 2nd down and 10. Connects with Thomas. Offense needs 2 yards here on 3rd down after that pass play.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
And they bring down the quarterback, and it's a 3-and-out for the offense. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. And a touchback. The Vikings set to take over here on offense, partner, and this team has to have a little chip on the shoulder right now after going for it on 4th down last time deep in the opponent's territory.
Yeah, I hope they have a chip on their shoulders because the defense just flat out whipped them. That's why they didn't get that 4th down attempt. You got to be tougher if you want to pick up 4th down situations.
I know there are a lot of people right now still wondering why didn't they just kick the football and go for the 3?
Well, when you start listening to the fans, the next thing you know, Jim, you're sitting next to them. So you got to do what you think is right. That's what the coach did. I do not disagree with what he did.
Ward that time in on the tackle. And the offense will call a timeout. Now 1st and 10. Heaving it down the field. And it falls incomplete.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
2nd down following that incompletion. The Vikings from the 37. Very nearly intercepted.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long, and you're losing a football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
The Vikings are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. The Vikings from the 37. Catch made. Ward that time in on the tackle. The Vikings use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. The line of scrimmage is the 38-yard line. After the long gain, let's see what they do here.
Get ready. Wide 88.
Garoppolo's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Chandler's going to pull in the bullet pass. The defense at this point trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Let's go. Red 38.
1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Let's go. Wide 88.
2nd and 10. Makes the catch. Touchdown. That touchdown appears that it will secure them to halftime lead as the 2nd quarter is winding down here.
Well, they sure hope it does. There's nothing like going in at halftime with the lead. You just feel like all the hard work you put in the week, you put it to good use, and you want to keep that lead going in at halftime.
The point after try is in the books. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. Harvin will try to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Panthers offense failed to muster a single 1st down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at him when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
The Panthers lineup, split backfield. Brady's got it in the gun. And Thomas can't hold on that time.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. Brady's lined up, 2 tight ends set. What an amazing effort by the receiver to strip him of the interception.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
On the way, 3rd down. The Vikings set at the line. Dime package. The pass is picked off by Barry. How big was that interception right before the half, Phil?
Big time. That's all I can say. That's what it was. For the situation, for your football team, and by that player, what a play he made.
The Vikings are going to punt the football. They'll take it at the 20. The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 20. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. First down here. It's a spike. No, it's a fake. And it's batted down.
Well, when there's man-to-man coverage on the defensive side, and the defense does a job like this where they are covering those receivers, there is nothing a quarterback can do except that, throw another incomplete pass.
Coming up, second down. The Panthers at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. Brady standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. This would be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
In a situation like this, third long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
Now, looking at third down. The Panthers need to get to the 42 for the first down. Snap back to Brady from the gun. Should have had it. And this defense comes up with yet another stop here before the half.
Good job by the defense. The offense, they are struggling in every way you can think of so far today. At halftime, they might have to think about changing some of these starters out.
He's got a chance for a return. Picks up about 2. We're headed to the half here in a tight, low-scoring defensive battle. I'm sure both teams will be making adjustments offensively coming out of the half. Larry Ridley's coming up next. The second half is officially underway. Harvin on the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Panthers talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
The Panthers break huddle and show a jumbo look. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Brady's back in shotgun formation. Throws it toward the sideline, and what a catch.
The Panthers understand just get whatever yards you can every time you're going to play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
The Panthers will line up the first down markers right at the 39-yard line. Finds his mark. That's his first reception today.
The Panthers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
At the 31, here we go. The Panthers come out with a split backfield. Brady is in the shotgun. Incomplete.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
They bring in the extra tight end. Brady from the gun. Pass is intercepted. He's brought to a halt.
Briggs is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Vikings come out to open up the second half, and they were hitting on all cylinders in the first half, Phil.
Yeah, be smart here in the second half, Jim. When you start out, just find out what the defense is thinking, and once you get a feeling about what they're going to do, then you start taking some chances.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 35. Hightower's going to make the tackle.
When you have defensive ends that like to go up the field and they think they're going to get to the quarterback, you know what you do to those kind of defensive ends? You run draw plays and screens underneath them. Take advantage of the fact that they're not reading their keys.
Stewart lined up as the single back. The Vikings have it at the 39. Handoff to Jonathan Stewart. And that gains one.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Come on, let's go. Get ready. 188. 188.
3rd and 4. Wants to go deep. He's picked off again. Phil, this defense has been making plays all season long, and today they do it at the right time, late third quarter in a close game with the interception.
Well, once again, they have set up the offense, and let's see if the offense can finally come through and take advantage of that turnover or that tremendous interception by the defensive player.
First down at the 15. Knocked down.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. Chandler Jones gets to the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack.
The defense just mauling the quarterback. It'll be 3rd and 16 after the sack. Heading to the 4th quarter, and Phil Simms, these offenses have been held in check so far. Do you expect that to continue?
Oh, absolutely. We've seen so much here so far. In other words, defenses have kind of dominated the play, so there's no reason to think that all of a sudden these offenses are going to turn things around. And, hey, I think whichever defense comes up with a big play is the one that's going to win this game.
Martellus Bennett with the reception. Getting late in the 4th, and this offense is running out of time to grab the lead in this game. Can their defense get them the ball back?
Yeah, pressure's on the defense. Can they give their offense one more chance? They've been solid on the defensive side today. I think they can get it done.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, Phil, and they needed the defense to step up and make a stop on 4th down, and they deliver the goods.
Boy, did they get it done. That's what they did. Stop them on 4th down. Now let's see if this offense can go out there and put this game away.
Stewart's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Stewart's got it on the handle. Ends up picking up 3 yards.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the 4th quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
Let's go. 38. 38. Let's go. 38.
2nd down and 8. Jonathan Stewart with the football. Good for only a yard. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
The line of scrimmage right at the 9.
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one. A short field goal try on the way. And he converts here on the field goal try.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
The Vikings getting set for the kickoff. Harbin will run this one out. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. This game is closing in on a finish, and the defense can make one play and basically end the game. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Second down, late in the 4th quarter. Snap back to Brady from the gun. It's intercepted. Breaks free. Tackles made. The Vikings ready to officially chalk up the victory. The interception has them in a very safe position with very little time left on the clock.
Well, they got stars on the defensive side. We've talked about that. They're smart. They did the right things. Their fundamentals were just solid all day long, and it led them to victory.
No good. An empty trip for the offense. Now on 1st down, every snap crucial the rest of the way. Double tight end formation. The Panthers snap it up at the 26. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. The Vikings defense now is going to go nickel. That was Nelson on the coverage that time.
That was excellent man-to-man coverage that time. When you want to shut down a receiver, really the only way to do it is to man up and play him one-on-one.
3rd and long, a big spot here as they trail late. 3rd down and 10. Looking long. Incomplete. Almost going in the other direction.
Well, coach has to make a decision that gives his team the best chance to win. Here you are down. It's a close game in the 4th quarter. It's 4th and long near midfield. There's no decision here. You must punt the football. I'll be surprised if they don't punt the football.
This punt will be returned. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. And a run back of about 4. The Vikings offense getting ready to start this drive, and things are looking good for them at this stage of the game, partner.
Yeah, this is where it gets tough, though, Jim. They got to find a way, make the right play call to get 1 first down. If you do that, that puts the other team in a very tough situation.
Garoppolo's going to take it from the gun. Going for the home run. And they can't connect.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Let's go.
The Vikings take it from the 23. And it's out of bounds, incomplete.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Looking across the middle, and it's swatted away.
You have a lead in the 4th quarter. You got the football. You want to keep it. Not a very good play call there. So now it's up to your defense to try to stop and win the game.
They're set to punt it away now. Harvin will return the punt. That's a gain of 10. So the offense gets the football back here in the last 2 minutes off of the punt. And everything looks like it's coming down to this drive.
Yeah, it does. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this on the offensive side, you can be conservative. Why? You have 4 downs. Makes it really tough for the defense to try to stop all 4 of those downs.
1st down. Pressure on every snap now. And he'll take the snap and plow ahead.
Look, when you're on offense in a situation like this, you have to know when you have the football in your hands, and if you get the opportunity to get out of bounds, take it. That time the offensive player didn't do it, could pay a price for that.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Brady is in the shotgun. Matt Forte has the catch. Forte's tackled down at the 50.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the 1st down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
The Panthers, 1 timeout remaining. Trailing every 3rd down, so big at this point. The Panthers are at the line of scrimmage with a pair of backs split behind the quarterback. Almost intercepted. 4th down is on the way, and to the surprise of no one in this stadium, they're going for it.
Yep, and you know who's going to win this battle? The toughest, most physical team. That's what the NFL is all about.
It's 4th down, and they will definitely go for it. The Panthers need to get to the 42 for the 1st down. The Panthers turn the ball over on downs. Brady's inability to produce the conversion on 4th down in all likelihood signals the end of their last chance to win this game.
In situations like this, I know the coaches and his teammates all expect him to come through, but not that time. Just not a good play.
The Vikings have it at the 44. Chandler's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it.
In situations like this, when you're looking to get that 1 1st down to win the game, it's tough because the defense knows there's only a few plays that you're going to try to run, but the offense gets it done. Great job.
Stewart lined up in the backfield. The catch is made. They return to the red zone with the lead late in the game.
Now, this is about managing the football game here. You want to move the football, get another 1st down, try to work the clock, and you got to call plays that keeps the defense off balance. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
In the end, It picks up only a yard.
Well, when you know you can win the game, but just running the football, then you just run the football. Take no chances. Keep two hands around it at all times, and don't worry about the extra yard.
Should be what we call a gimme.
And the kick is good for 3.